Inner Traditions Audio presents Sacred Energies of the Sun and Moon, Shamanic Rites of Curanderismo by Erika Buenaflor, M.A., J.D., read by Luke Bob Robinson. Introduction to Ancient Mesoamerican Shamanic Solar and Lunar Rites. Ancient Mesoamerican peoples lived in unison with nature and its daily cycles. They used this sacred wisdom to empower their shamanic rites and intentions, knowing that certain times of the day and night exude particular energies that are more advantageous for different rites. Sacred rites of invocation, healing, cleansing, birthing, rebirthing, purification, rejuvenation, and manifestation were performed by most of the people, not just by shamans. Because they believed the sun to be the principal source of soul or sacred essence energy, they carried out rites at specific times of the day to utilize this energy to its maximum potential. These solar and lunar rites instill self-awareness, self-love, and self-empowerment. In this book, I will outline how we can use this ancient indigenous wisdom for healing and to be more mindful, live in the present, manifest with greater impeccability, and approach life as a sacred practice. By utilizing the rhythms of daily and nightly cycles, we can become more in tune with ourselves. We can know more clearly what makes us happy and what we need to do to bring it to fruition. Rituals that tap into the natural energies and magic of the sun, night sun, and moon can align us toward more harmonious states of being. We know ideal times to heal, recharge, release, perform limpias, shamanic cleanses that holistically purify spaces and individuals, manifest certain intentions, attract ideal synchronicities, and much more. The ideas and values undergirding these rites are influenced both by ancient indigenous practices and by the teachings of my curanderex mentors. Curanderex are the practitioners of curanderismo. Although this dynamic Latin American shamanic practice incorporates Judeo-Christian, especially Catholic, Native American, Caribbean, Spanish, Moorish, and African practices and beliefs, its roots lie in the belief.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?